Mike. I cannot beat Mike in tournament. I have not beaten him in tournament since April of 2014.
It looks like we're getting into this first game.
Oh, here we
Obviously
go.
on Battlefield, I don't really think this game one could go anywhere else, really.
Yeah, that's just how Melee seems to go sometimes. Sometimes it's just, you know what, let's just Battlefield
I hate it when it's game one and someone's like, oh yeah, I strike Battlefield. I'm like, what?
I love that.
I don't
honestly
do in that situation.
That's what I did versus Aaron. I was like, yeah, I'm striking Battlefield. He went, what? And I went, yeah, you're damn right, I'm striking Battlefield.
Game changer. Ooh,
oh
right
my
into the F
god.
smash. Ooh. You don't want to
god.
do that. He
That
took
was
so much percent. Why does that hurt so much? Anyway,
because Falco and top
Pikachu,
tiers.
he's weird because he does like 6-hit combos and they do like 5 damage.
Yeah, but then they put you in a really awkward position to the point where you're like, oh great, how am I going to sort this out?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's more about positional advantage. Like he'll do up airs and you're off stage, and then gimp potential.
Yeah. Ooh, that was tight.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's dead.
That's really good.
When you give Mike an inch, he will take a mile, or he'll just flub it horribly.
Or he'll like just roll away backwards.
It's weird. I haven't really seen many Pikachu sets nowadays because whenever I see Axe play, I just assume he's going to win and then just stop watching. Which is bad because then he lost to Gravy at Pound and I was like, God damn it, I was not paying attention to that.
Axe is always the person where it's like, oh, Axe lost to this person? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool because it's just like, but he's gotten out, doesn't he? He's like, oh yeah. If he wins, he's like, yeah, I'm the best. Then if he loses, he's like, well, it's Pikachu though, isn't it? And it's like, oh, come on.
He's optimized the mid-tier option selection for that. I think that's admirable.
Which is why it annoys when I see people like Flying Wobbles whenever they lose. They're just like, oh yeah, I wasn't playing well. I was like, no, it's because our character's bad. That's why you lost.
Did you see that tweet that Gatsu posted? It's like philosophical tweet. It's like, how many times do you have to tell yourself you just weren't playing well before you stop deluding yourself?
But this is also the dude who thinks Falcon's the best character in the game, unironically.
He does do that.
Like,
what a nut.
How can anyone like talk about like deluding themselves?
Oh no! Those are the edamame lasers. You jump and reverse lasers from ledge. Because when I played him, that was how I won the set. It's because the very end.
At least he can admit it. At least he can be like, yeah, that's how I won.
At the end of the set, it was like 100% last game. He just jumps lasers backwards and I nair him. He's like, yes.
Oh my god, Mike with that edge cancelled side B into the backer.
He loves it so much and I hate it. He's like, look how cool this is. Like if you take him to FD with his Falcon, he just hack stashes on the ledge. He's like, yeah.
Mike is the lord of Falco in this region because he will just do things which are like, it could be optimal, but then he's just like, he uses them just dumbly and then they seem to work.
We have a lot of Falcos in this region, honestly.
We do. We have, I think, more Falcos in our region than anywhere else in the UK does.
Yeah.
Because Scotland have no Falcos.
Yeah, I don't know what those
Southampton have Modest Major and Sergeant Snuggles. I think he plays.
I always forget Modest Major exists.
Jesus.
Not in like a harsh way, but it's just sort of like every few months I just like, oh, Modest Major. Yeah, he's
a thing.
Distinctly alright.
Yeah.
Anyway, ooh.
And then there's Bristol, but they only really have Elliot, Frenzy, trying to think of anyone else. Midlands.
Game & Watch legend.
Midlands don't have any Falcos except for Brad, who tried for like 5 minutes and gave up.
Midlands has like 2 players, and they're both Wills.
What is Calzum also Wills?
Calzum is definitely Wills.
How is also Wills apparently?
How is not in a region anymore? He's like a traveller. He's like Ryu. You'll just see him at every event.
He's a Brummie, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. But he is just shows up to like Leeds events and stuff. It's like, what are you doing here, Hal?
Yeah, but he's a cool guy.
Yeah, Hal's definitely a cool guy.
Hal's great. Except for when I had to play him, and then I
feel like we should talk about this matchup a little bit.
Nah, it's Casa. It's the final. I'm sad.
He got feeded.
He did get feeded. I'm sad it's the final Casa. This is my first Casa, and it's gonna be my only Casa.
The first Casa.
Well, yeah, because like every Casa that happened, I was away. I was always in Manchester.
That's true. What a horrible place to be. It's
and
like purgatory.
I love Manchester, except for like the Smash is like, it's like I'll play with like. With Fishy Core, and he's like, oh yeah, by the way, AMCD's coming around this weekend. I'm like, oh sweet, cool, I'll come around. And he's like, oh yeah, AMCD was hungover, so we didn't play any Smash. Sorry, I didn't call you. So I'm like, cool. Could have gotten some decent. Wow, and just like that, Mike's face completely unchanging, by the way. Like, did not change that entire set.
He's the master of a poker face into a cheesy smile combo.
Yeah, no, he's master of the Pika face.
Disregarding that one.
That was good. That was great.
To acknowledge
you are a wrong'un.
Rewind.
You are a wrong'un.
Rewind to a time when things made sense. In game 2, the thing is, one thing that's really interesting about this matchup is that Pikachu's shield is garbage. It's like
it's terrible.
It's second worst shield in the game. And Falco, well known for having pretty good shield pressure, which Mike's pretty good at. So it definitely makes him a big part of this matchup that Mike can put a lot of pressure on Okameed that he can't really deal with.
Yeah, that's like Falco versus most of the mid tiers. They can't, and like most of the people that Falco play, Falco, faces, they, like Samus can't really deal with the lasers that well.
Yeah. Ooh, unfortunate SD, like all SDs.
Why are you saying unfortunate? It's Mike. Of course it was going to happen.
Well, have you not seen a fortunate SD? They're great. Like
that's no
West Poles versus Fly Amanita. That's a really fortunate SD.
Yes, I love that set. I love that set because it's a great set with the worst ending.
Oh
my god!
Anyway, Pikachu has to go above the stage to sweet spot.
And he just gets clipped. He just gets clipped by anything that you throw out. It's the same with when you play Falcon and Ganon because they have to lip above the edge and you can just sort of either shine them on.
Recovery is great, but it's definitely not unedge guardable like some people seem to think it is.
It's not at all. You can especially like that's one of the things that make
power shield.
Oh god, that's one of the things that makes Icy's Pika so bad because when Pika's recovering, you can literally just throw out a down smash at the ledge and it will clip him. And
good F smash there. I don't think Mike's getting back. Goes for the last hit laser.
It's just Mike's DI making me sad. I love Mike. I love Mike's pieces, but then I see him play, and then it's like he'll get hit by an F smash at like 50, and then he'll go so far. I'm like, what are you doing?
Definitely
Come on, dude.
has a bit of the Wheel of Fortune DI. Just spin, see where it goes. He gets up smashed and he dies off the bottom flat zone. It's like
Wheel of Fortune. And it's just like, and you're dead. On Yoshi's at 30. What? I remember. He went for it again.
Actually, Okameed spaced that so well, and then immediately died. So
Ledge Dash King.
Yeah, the Ledge Dash Sultan.
The Ledge Dash Sultana. Wait, that's not. Sultana's a fruit, isn't it?
I thought it was a raisin, dried raisin.
It's a raisin.
I don't know why I said raisin like that.
if you ever get merchandise for any reason, it's a raisin.
Official Reb t-shirts coming out soon.
Oh my god, imagine, that'd be amazing. I'd wear one of those every day of my life. I go to lectures wearing that shit.
I'm already way too happy that we have like...
Oh my god, did you see that shine?
Yeah, it just reflected the thunder. It was nutty. Ooh, dash tag downer? Yeah. Like, you can't have that sort of... Like, I don't know if I would have ever hit the DI on that correctly, but you can't have that sort of DI in that situation.
Mike being the Sonic of Melee. Blue streak, speeds by. Sonic. He's the fastest thing alive.
Ooh, he's rolling his way out of that up smash. That up smash will definitely kill right now. Strongest up smash in the game. Shut up, Fox people. It's the strongest one.
Strongest uncharged.
No, that's not how it works.
All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, Fox's is stronger past like 150.
That's why we work as a commentary duo because it's just like
just me screaming at you. No, it's false information.
And I'll be like, right, well, let me just tell you some of the Fox players who would say that, and I'll like list off a bunch of irrelevant Fox mains who are all retired by now, and just like.
Do you remember Shonke from Sweden? He was a great Fox in 2002. It was amazing sets from like.
I spoke to someone.
Beast BC.
For some reason, I was on the Smashboards the other day, and someone didn't know who J-Man was, and I got so upset.
It's definitely a Henry thing.
Yeah, it is a Henry thing.
Don't know who J-Man is. You don't know who J-Man is.
It's like when Peaches came back to SSS, and nobody knew who he was, and I was like, Peaches has been around this scene for longer than anyone. He's been around since like 2003. What's wrong with you?
Down.
I get super mad about things like that, which I shouldn't be mad about, because it's like no one gives a fuck except for me. It's like when people are like, oh, why is Narcisse like good at Smash? I'm like, oh my god, you people are all the worst.
Ducky could have finished that set right there. Well, I mean, not that set, right? That game right
That's
there.
how most of Mike's stocks go. Like, he could have ended the stock right there, but he didn't.
Out there. He's got full stage control right now.
That was super nice, but got shielded. He's dead. Mike, come on, dude. He's at 146.
I'm predicting this match is going to end with an F. Okay, well.
F tilt, you're close.
Almost.
Why is he...
Oh, it's a spicy
I have no
meatball.
words.
That's a
spicy meatball.
I hate when just Pikachu up smash and the neutral kills. He's like, oh, that shouldn't have hit.
Yeah.